Good evening all and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. Tonight we're going for a Belgian beer and it's one I've not tried before. It was also part of the Christmas box set. It's this one. It is the Leffe Bruin. And it's a Belgian beer weighing in at 6.5% and it offers apparently notes of caramel. And there's not an awful lot more that I can translate that's on the bottle. I can tell you that they were around from 1240 AD, so they've been around a long time, so hopefully they know what they're doing when it comes to brewing beer. It's otherwise in foreign languages and I cannot understand it. Apologies. It's got the usual ingredients list of water, barley malt, maize, barley, sugar and hops. So, there we are. It's a brown Belgian. Let's see what it tastes like. I do like the little kind of foil, the branded foil on top. Come on, focus. There you go. Branded foil kind of covers it. It's a nice little touch. Not essential, but nice nonetheless. It's unique. I haven't seen it elsewhere on the shelves or indeed online. So let's crack her open and see what we get. Apart from a bit of foil, let's make sure I don't get any of that in my glass. That'll play havoc with your fillings if you got any anyway. So we're going to pour into the Brewdog glass, and the pour is undeniably Belgian brown. There we are. There's a little left in the bottle. It's very similar in colour to the Piston Heads lager I've just had. Certainly when looking at it through the lights. The head is the same colour. The body is kind of slightly mahogany and clear as a bell. Let's get the last little bit out of there before we have a whiff. There we are. Now I know Belgians, from my experience, have got a particular taste and a particular aroma. Let's see if we get that here. It's a whiff. Interesting. It's a little bit smoky. There's a little bit of smoke going on. Now, admittedly, it has been in the fridge and it is fridge cold, so it might be a little bit too cool for to get the optimum tasting experience, but we'll persevere nonetheless. Let's have a taste. Cheers. That smoke character carries through. It's almost like a burnt caramel, and they do say there are notes of caramel on the bottle. It says it right at the bottom of the label, down there. And it is a slightly toasted, slightly smoky character, if you will. It's not full in-your-face smoke, because that's not something I'm particularly keen on. I did have one from as an Orkney brewery somewhere up in the far-flung islands of northern Scotland. That was called Skull Splitter. That was particularly smoky and a little bit too much for my liking. This has just got a tiny hint. Think barbecue sauce. Think that kind of level of smoke. Little subtle bit of smoke. As for the flavours, the caramel is there. The sweet malt, the typical chewy nature of a Belgian is there. Really nice. This is a nice autumnal sit by the fire type drink. Oh, I think I just got a little bit of like aniseed. That was interesting. Anyway, it's very much a wintry, warming, cosy drink. Very tasty. Slightly chewy. It's backed up by a lovely body to it. It's not heavy, but it's a little bit unctuous, if you will. It's got something to it. Very tasty. The finish is fairly short and sweet. Little bit of sugar on the back end as well. I like that. I do like that. So, Leffe. I don't know, it's not got an accent anywhere. I'll have to check out the correct enunciation of the word. We call it Leffe Brown for now. What do I think of you? Do I like you enough to buy you? I do. Would I rush out and buy you? Good question. Yeah, I think I would. I'll be honest, I like it. It's got characters of things that I like, you know. For the wintry time of year where it's cold and it's miserable as sin. It's a bit wet out there now. It's January. Come on, when isn't it? It's got everything I like, you know. It's got that rich, malty nature. You've got that little bit of smoke to give you that little bit of warmth. It's nice. It is nice. I would rush out and buy it again. It's not quite as hoppy as I was perhaps expecting. But then again, Belgians, for me, in my experience, I haven't had a particularly hoppy one yet. So it's typical of the style. So, excuse me, I'm going to give the Leffe Bruin, and apologies for absolutely destroying the enunciation of the name, because I'm sure I've got it wrong. I'm going to give you 4.25 out of 5 on the old Untapped scoring, which I think is pretty damn good, you know. So, tasty beer. Try it if you haven't. If you have, I'd love to know what you think. Stick something in the comments below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. And if you really like it and want to know more, there's a subscription button and a bell down there. So if you click on those, you'll get notified every time I stick something on YouTube, which is a great thing to have happen to you in your life. I promise. No refunds. Anyway, before I waffle too much, I'm going to say this has been The Beer. I've been Nick, and I will see you again soon for another video. Bye.